Just picked up this boat. Buddy of mine's not using it. He said I could use it and try to sell it. So today's day one of I don't know what the I'm doing with restoration. He says it runs.
I have a shore charger.
Says he has a shore charger. So this is what it looks like before. Let's see what we can do with it. We can give it some love and bring her back to her glory days. It's a Sea-Doo Challenger 230 with the twin engine supercharged. So we already lost the seat cover that Caleb is bringing back. But he's good. Need some love. See what we can do. Alright, so without falling down, let us try to get this off before we take anything else off. So I'll put this probably like right here. And we'll just slide it out and get down. Oh boy. Okay, don't spill. Ooh, that's nasty. That's nasty. So before we even put water in this, we're just gonna brush everything off. Take all the seats out, like that angle. Take all the seats out, give it a nice brush. Try to scoop out what we can, put it in a garbage bag before we put water in it at all. Because if the water touches it, everything's just gonna stick together. It's gonna be disgusting. So yeah, let's get to it. Okay, so vests in here. This doesn't come off unless I remove it, but I don't think we have to do all that. Maybe we can take all the vests out, but I don't think it's actually too dirty in there, so maybe I'll just spray water around it. There's some water tracks to get it out. This one has a table that goes in here. Some water in there. So you probably need to find a way to drain that out, or if it's clogged, try to get the clogging out. For now, I think I'll just brush everything around it. Maybe use a rag to kind of wipe all that off. So we'll close these for now. Kind of stiff. So now we're at the back of the boat. Same thing. Just take everything off. Take all the seats off that can come off. Not to damage any, and not to tear any, because they are kind of brittle. Hope the audio is good. I have no clue how this sounds. Okay, in here is clean. Same thing, we'll brush around it. We don't want to get any of these, all this junk inside of those compartments. This needs to clean out, so we'll, yeah. Battery charger down there. Again, he said it works, so it looks new. The boat just sat for a long time. It's not like it didn't run. You know, he has 2 other boats, maybe 3, you know, so just didn't have time for it. It sat, you know, in an area that was open to elements, and I just sold my boat, so I want something to do, you know, I want something to clean up and restore. I thought it'd be a fun little project. Start making content again, you know. So yeah, let's see what we can do. So these lift up. These bolsters, they should slide up, but I'm not going to take them off. I think that's a lot of work for what we need to start with, right? What we need to start with is pushing all the dirt back, getting it out of the boat. Later on, after we scrub these down and see the condition of them under the grime and mold and sun damage, we'll see if we need to take them off. You know, I mean, obviously the ones that we're gonna get reupholstered, like that one in the front, a couple of them that I threw off, yeah, that for sure. But for now, let's take off the easy ones. honestly. If you know anything about these jet drive boats, there's 2 engines in the back. I don't know how to open this compartment though. So we gotta figure that out. Yeah. And then this whole thing should slide by opening up backwards. But actually for now we don't really need to get in there. So we can kind of just leave that as that for now. Alright, so back to the front. Yeah, that's disgusting. That is disgusting. It's just dirt though, like it's nothing like oil or grease or like wet gunk. It's just stuff that blows in off trees, you know? Now, I don't have any detailing experience. None. I have an idea. I've never done it though. Hi, Ella. You go. Wow, big guy. Alright. Yeah, so I don't know exactly where I was, but I was saying that I don't really have any detailing experience. I have an idea, you know, but I've never done it. And I'm not saying this is gonna be perfect, but it's gonna be a lot better than what it is now. So we'll see what we can do. You know, when I brought this boat here, I told my buddy, I was like, honestly, we shouldn't have put it underneath this cover because we should just let the rain wash it out. But thinking back now, I'm so glad we didn't do that because all of this would have just been so mucky. This would have been worse than what it is. And when I flip this camera around, you're gonna see how much worse it is in the back. And yikes, this is. We haven't even scratched the surface. We haven't opened the hatches like this one here. We haven't gotten any rags out. I mean, look right here. Look at this back here. And I think once I get all this gunk out, I'm gonna get some water in here, let the Trax do what it needs to do, let it dry out, and then come back tomorrow and make part 3. You know, I think this is a good start. You know, I don't want to spend too long on this. Maybe an hour a day. 2 hours on the weekends, maybe put some more time in it. I think before I get to like the polishing and the stuff like that, I want to start checking on the engine and going through all that stuff. And then once we know the boat's running good and floatable, then we can get into the polishing and all that stuff. I think that'll be fun. But for now, there's no way anybody would want to even step foot on this. So let's continue just scraping the top, you know, that's exactly what we're gonna scraping the top off. And just see how it goes. Alright, so I remember what I was gonna say earlier is that I have no timeline for this, but Easter is coming up, and I'd either like to have it on the water for Easter, oh, you know what? I'll be in Thailand for Easter. I'm gonna try to sell it before Easter. I don't know, we'll see. Easter's a huge boating time here in the Cayman Islands, so I should be able to sell this for Easter. People are gonna be looking for boats, relatively cheap boats. So let's see what we can do. I mean, today's what? March 16th, 17th. Easter is the 5th of April, Good Friday. So that leaves me like what, 19 days? Almost 3 weeks? It's not bad. Not bad. Once we get some water in here, I'll change it all. Get some soap in here. Wash it down, let it dry, and come back tomorrow. I want to get all the big stuff out so the water can drain nicely, you know? And this by far is not the right brush. But I don't want to use the house brush, so once we wash it down, then we'll get the power washer and get all the hard stuff out. We'll loosen it up with the regular hose and then we'll use the power washer after. I think that's a good idea. Alright, I think that's good. Yeah, it doesn't have to be perfect for the first day. We're not going to get all the dirt out. We got, I don't know, like a fifth, 2/5 of this bag full. That's a huge step forward. Plus everything else we already took out. So let's get some water in here. Any big stuff that fall out, we'll just throw it out. Get the power wash in here. We'll get the water, get the soap, brush it down, and then get the power wash in here. I'll pull it out to dry, and then if it rains overnight, then that's fine. It'll help us. So nothing. I mean, it's a boat. Everything can get wet, right? So I'll just cover up this so that this area doesn't get wet. Alright, so we got like 40 in it. Like 35 actually. That's enough. Alright, so this side is like 15, so we'll try to get it to 35. Alright, so that's at about 35. And then we just got to do this one here as well. While I was pumping up, I moved the Range Rover a little bit back so we can get the last couple of inches. You know, every inch counts. Let's see what this one has. What's behind door number 4? Yep, about 15 too. See, the water is, the boat's leveled a lot better. The boat's leveled better. The water is not to either side, so now we can properly rinse this thing backwards. And I'm not gonna put it out to dry. Just gonna let it air dry. And then tomorrow we can figure the rest out. Alright, that's going to end off day 2. Maybe we'll come back tomorrow. Maybe we'll come back the day after. But making progress. Making progress. Oh, you know what? One last thing. We gotta pull this plug. Get this water to come out. Oh yeah. Just gonna pull the whole thing out again. Lots of water coming out. So we're good. It's not clogged.